Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome back to 10 Count. I'm Steve Fall, but on today's edition, I am talking to the GOAT, that's right, of the Knockouts division, Impact Wrestling. It's Gail Kim. How are you doing today?
I'm great, Steve. Thanks for having me back. It was
Of
so much fun
course.
last time.
Uh,
Decided to join you again.
I know you allowed it. If you said no, I'd be devastated. I'd cry into my pillow for days. But we're here. You said yes. And let's
Yes.
talk about the most recent event for Impact Wrestling, Hard to Kill. Mwah! This was an
Yes.
outstanding
Chef's
top, up
kiss.
and down, left and right. It was
Yeah.
outstanding. But my heart was in pain during the main event, watching Mickie James almost lose her career, but she regained the Knockout Championship against Jordan Grace. Were you feeling nervous? Were you feeling a little nervous about Mickie James?
I think everyone was feeling a little nervous. I think everyone really didn't know what was going to happen. It was incredible to hear the fans' responses before and after, and Lisa Marie being there as the special guest. There's so many special things that happen at Hard to Kill, but yes, I think the main event definitely delivered. I think on every level, in terms of the match, in terms of the storyline, in terms of the emotions, for the fans, for the wrestlers, for everyone involved, for Mickie especially, just to see her career. I mean, for us, it's gone by in a blink of a finger, but to see Alexis Lurie turn into Mickie James, who she is today, and to see the main event, and this is Mickie's second time main eventing
Yeah.
pay-per-view. That was incredible to watch. I love Mickie. I have nothing but the utmost respect for her, and to see her, how far she's come and what she's accomplished to this day. I can identify with her in a lot of ways in terms of her questioning whether she still got it, and
Mm.
her wanting to prove to the fans that she still got it, and to win that title back again. It's incredible to see, and the emotions involved. Yeah.
It was amazing. And the thing too is I've watched, Impact go back to the days of Wednesday pay-per-views for $10, NWA TNA. I've been here since the beginning. And
Yeah.
yet I feel like this match between Mickie James and Jordan Grace possibly could go down as the greatest match in Impact Wrestling for the build-up, the last rodeo, leading us here to Hard to Kill with Jordan Grace, who's a dominant champion. It could
Yes.
have gone either way. And I think the anticipation in the, oh my God, what's going to happen, makes it feel like the greatest match of all time versus, hey, I don't like you, you don't like me, championships on the line. Like, this was more than that, right?
It was. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better opponent than Jordan Grace to question whether Mickie's career is going to continue. I mean, Jordan Grace is a dominant force right now. She is one of the best female wrestlers out there currently, all across the board in the entire industry, whether you talk about other companies as well involved. She's up there. To
Yeah.
see how much she has evolved throughout the last couple of years from the moment that she came into our company, and how much she has grown. For me, as a producer, as someone who cares about the women's division with all my heart,
Yeah.
to see someone grow like that and evolve, it's truly just so. If I can't have satisfaction from my own career, this is really what gives me true happiness and satisfaction, is to watch these other women and other wrestlers evolve and grow into something great. And Jordan has become great.
Yeah.
And I always told her, I remember telling her one thing which she did, and I was like, did you see that? Did you see how the fans reacted? And to see that now, and oh, it's just like a proud mama moment.
Of course.
So for both of them, and to see them deliver, and everyone giving them a standing ovation at the end. And yeah, even Mickie said before that match during the day, I said, yeah, I'm wondering what the fans are thinking. And she said, oh, the Vegas bets are on Jordan. Right?
Oh, and I guess that's the thing too, is with wrestling news and the internet, everyone's always speculating like, oh, obviously if Mickie James loses, she's gone, or like there was always open speculation of what could happen, and then Mickie James winning really shows you like, don't believe everything you read on the internet. And
Yes. I don't know what the internet really said besides the Vegas odds.
no, any website can write anything and
Yeah.
someone might believe it. So
Yeah.
that's the problem with the internet. Though, well, Mickie James, the last rodeo, you kind of alluded to it a little bit there. Satisfaction with your career. Like, were you satisfied with your career? But I think you should be. But
Absolutely.
last rodeo, could we see your own last rodeo one more time? Take everybody out and then take Mickie James
I
out.
don't know if I could do what Mickie did in terms of go through all those matches to get to the top, and prove myself. Because I don't know if my body would hold up, but never say never
Ah,
to a dream like a three-way or dream four-way of all these different women from different a dream
who do you want to see? Who do you want to be in this dream match then?
you just never know whoever the fans would want. Right? You never say never, right? You
Never.
never
That's
say
true.
never.
That is
Yeah.
true. And so you've
I
shot
still
down
hope.
the last rodeo for Gail Kim. It's a sad day. It's a sad day, but maybe it
The
will
last
happen.
rodeo maybe lasts one match, but not
Not.
multiple matches like she had. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Mickey's,
quite a
Mickey's
journey.
a beast. She did it. She proved herself. She
This
proved
is
it to everyone. Yeah.
But also, you mentioned earlier, Hard to Kill had so many things. Frankie Kazarian choosing Impact Wrestling over where he previously worked and coming back home. And then it feels
Yeah.
like when he used to be like the future, and now here we are in the future, and obviously he is the future. What did you know about this? Was he being hidden all day? Because I saw no inklings that Frankie Kazarian was going to show up at Hard
I
to
think I
Kill.
can tell the story now that it's happened. So it was kept pretty tightly under wraps. Not many people knew. And when I mean not many people, meaning even in management didn't know. And
Wow.
yes, he was very hidden. I have a very close relationship with Frankie and Tracy, his wife, because I used to be roommates with them back in the
Oh,
day.
nice.
So we're like a big, happy family. So I didn't know Frankie was coming, but even Tracy tried to throw me off the day of. So I texted her during the day. I said, "When is Frankie getting here?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" So she totally threw me off. I totally believed that he wasn't coming to Hard to Kill. Then I saw him doing his promo, and that's when I discovered that he was there that day. And this is me being in the office, okay? So
Wow.
it's like, oh, I'm so mad right now. I'm so mad that they hid it from me.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just so happy for Frankie. He's told me, and I can see it. He is in incredible shape right now. He can go another 10 years if he wanted. He showed that he's still got it in the ring. He had incredible matches with Josh Alexander, Mike Bailey, like all these guys previously that you just saw before he just signed this long-term deal with us. And so I'm excited. I'm excited to see him come back home. I'm excited to see the matches that he's going to put out there, because that short little run he did with us last year was incredible. The match with Chris Sabin was incredible. Like I'm all about my generation of wrestling, especially people who are in incredible shape like Mickie and Frankie and all these people who can still go, to kind of guide the next generation as well while they're still there, to show them, you know, how to do this wrestling thing at the top of their game.
I always thought Frankie Kazarian was where he worked before. It was like in the beginning, it was like a rocket ship, and after that, it just faded away. And I was very confused of like, how could you do this? But Frankie Kazarian now back home in Impact Wrestling, obviously going for that championship belt, obviously main event matches heading his way because so much is going to happen in his career. So I'm just happy he's back. And the fact that you got kind of tricked the last minute
I know.
before, because you suggested you were in the know of, oh, we know
Yes,
this is
I
happening,
was.
we know this is happening,
Yeah.
day of someone's trying to trick you, because again, I did not read anywhere that was going to happen. And as I'm watching and he comes out, I'm like, what like what's happening here? And then when he said what he said, I was like, dude, back home, this is a huge
I
moment
think
for
Impact's
Impact.
actually pretty good, I think, anyways, at having little surprises at these pay-per-views and really keeping it under wraps. And we truly try not to spoil things as best as possible. And we truly are about consistent and great storytelling, and I think it's been great so far. And I hope Santino Marella was a surprise for
He
at
was
least
for
a
me.
good. Okay, great,
Yeah,
great.
and
So
I was
I'm
going to bring him
so,
up next because,
yeah,
yeah, that was a huge moment. Scott D'Amore out of the director of authority because, unfortunately, he's hurt, he's out.
yeah, yeah.
So we got Santino Marella, and
Yes,
I talked to him a few weeks ago in an interview, and he was outstanding to chit chat with. But then him walking out here was outstanding. Like, are we going to see
yes.
him in the ring too, or is this
I,
just a authority
who
figure?
knows? I mean, as this director of authority, you just never know what we're going to see with Santino Marella. That's why I'm so excited, because I already know it's going to be so entertaining. It's going to be so funny. It's going to be so wacky. It's going to be so crazy. And we're just not even going to know what to expect.
Yeah.
So I love that. I love when it's unpredictable, and it's for sure going to be entertaining
I
at the
hope
very least.
I hope he
Yeah.
wins a championship belt so he can bring back one of my
Right?
one of my favorite things in the world, the honkometer. But he'd obviously have to change it because the championship belts, X Division Championship. I don't know.
Yes.
He can call it like the AJ Styles a meter back
We
in the
just got to
day.
keep Santina Morella out of there, and we got to keep
She's
her
beautiful, a beautiful
keep her away from
flower.
the knockouts. Keep her away from the knockouts.
She's a beautiful flower. How dare you even disparage her name here? She is Miss WrestleMania, won that
Well,
at WrestleMania 25, I
exactly.
believe.
I was part of that,
So
so I didn't really want to see that.
this is true. This is true.
Yeah.
But though, why won't you come to Boston for a pay-per-view? I love you so
No,
much.
we talked about
We
this
talked just
last
last
time.
time.
I agree. I agree. Had my greatest matches there. We need to come back.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm
I
putting it in there here.
please. I think you
Yes.
do great business here.
Yes.
Everyone else comes here. Let's have
Lowell, at
Impact come
least
here.
Lowell, because that's like Boston, right? Lowell.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have great organizations like there. They have Lowell Auditorium, Lowell
Yeah.
Memorial. There's so many. The Guinness Arena. I could keep going on and on and on.
I'm gonna make it happen, Steve. I'm gonna make
Please,
it
Gail.
happen.
We talked
Yes.
last time about this. You promised.
I know, I
No, you
know.
probably didn't promise.
I will
I'll
make
just
it
say
happen.
I'll just
I
say you
do.
did.
Listen,
Okay.
anywhere in the Northeast, I just feel like strong wrestling crowds, and we do need to bring Impact Wrestling there for sure.
Yes. Yes. My
Yes.
final question, though, involves the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame. In 2022, Raven was inducted, and a lot of
Yeah.
great talent has
Yeah.
been inducted already, including yourself. Though, who should go in the 2023 class?
I would love to see, just because obviously, I guess it's at the top of my mind now, but Don West and Mike Tenay. I would
Yes.
love to see them go in as
Yes.
they are true legends, a huge part of our history, incredible. They just deserve it, right? Just
Agreed.
an important part of our history, and never forgotten for sure.
I agree. I 100%
That's my
agree.
pick.
Don
That's my
West and Mike Tenay were just outstanding. Their teamwork, their composure when crazy situations were happening. Don West made everything feel exciting. I didn't know everything. Elix Skipper walking the cage, doing a hurricane from the top with Don
Yeah.
West screaming off the top of his lungs is a moment you cannot forget. I don't care where you are from and what you do, but watching that moment will inspire you and make you feel passion.
Yeah. And
And
he was like that even when he was not even commentating, he was just that energetic, positive. I don't have one negative memory of him even speaking negatively or any type of negative vibes, just the most amazing man. So
wow.
I think he deserves to go in the Hall of Fame with Mike Tenay.
I agree. That's a
Yeah.
good call. At first I was like, I don't know who she's gonna say, and then saying Don West and Mike Tenay is really, I think, the
That's
best way to
right.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
it does feel right. Like, what are you gonna pick someone over Don West?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't do that. Can't do
I
that.
agree.
But I just want to say again, Gail Kim, thank you for coming on Tang Count and talking once again. I will force it on you one more time. Impact
Boston.
Wrestling, Boston. Make it happen, Gail, please.
Making it happen.
You're working with Santino now. Convince him. It'll be a great idea.
I'm gonna tell him.
Yes, he will fall in line. He'll do whatever you say. He's probably afraid of you. So let's make it happen, Gail. But thank you again.
Probably.
Thank you again.
you.
And remember,
Thank
if you guys want to check it out, Hard to Kill, go check out the replay. Top to bottom, it
Incredible.
was an incredible show. Mickie James and Jordan Grace stole the show. Even Bully Ray and Josh Alexander kicking off the show was outstanding as well. So not a bad match on the card. Go check it out. But Gail Kim, Always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you,
I've been
Steve.
Steve Fall. She's been Gail Kim. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Impact of Boston. Bye.